Do you have it? Do you have it?
From Nickelodeon Studios in Orlando, Florida, welcome to Guts, the action sports show that's gonna make you sweat. And now today's fearless players, wearing the beaming blue from Judson B. Walker Middle School, Nikki, Stewart! And the revolutionary red from Madison Middle School, Bianca, the Barbarian Alaimo! And in the pinnacle purple from Bianca Middle School, DJ, the rocker, Simmons! Hello everyone, I'm Mike O'Malley. Welcome to the Extreme Arena, home of Nickelodeon Guts, the action sports show where kids live out their greatest sports fantasies. Today our players will be battling their way through 4 outrageous events, and after that they'll get a chance at tackling our radical rock, the aggro crag, where almost anything can happen. The player with the most points at the end of all of our events is the winner, and he or she will be able to take home a glowing piece of our awesome rock. Now remember, all of our events here on Guts are specifically designed with our players' safety in mind. They will be wearing safety equipment, and we'll have a professional stunt coordinator and stunt spotters with them at all times. So please do not try this at home. Now you're crashing the boards with David Robinson, Dennis Rodman, and Larry Johnson. No way, you say? Well, in our new elastic event, Rebound, the Re is yours. A new elastic sports event here on Guts. Let's go to our referee, Moira Quirk, for the rules. Mo.
Hey there, Mike. At the sound of my whistle, all 3 players will jump off their aerial bridges towards the center post. They'll have 7 chances to grab the rebound. The player with the most rebounds wins.
All right, so our players stepping up on top of the aerial bridge, making sure they're in their harnesses and ready to jump off. And remember, folks, that aerial bridge, 7 feet, 6 inches high. And they're going for the rebounds. Looks like they're ready.
On your mark, get set.
All right, and they're going against each other for the rebound. Who's going to get that one? Nobody. They'll get 7 chances at 7 rebounds. That's number 1, and they're up and ready to go again.
On your mark, get set.
All right, so up, red, purple, or blue. Who's it gonna be? And red coming back with that one. That's Bianca, the Barbarian.
On your mark, get set.
All right, so red with 1. Who's gonna get the next one? Oh, and they're all fighting for that one. And they're getting back up on the aerial bridge, going for rebound number 4. And looks like they're ready.
On your mark, get set.
All right, going up against the boards. Imagine going up against Akima Olajuwon. As our blue player takes that one home. And they're back and ready and up.
On your mark, get set.
All right, 2 more rebounds. Who's gonna get this one? Bianca, the Barbarian, getting another one on that one.
On your mark, get set.
The shot's up. It's a miss. Who's getting the rebound? Nobody's getting that one. So I think that's 7 jumps,
One
or
more,
actually
Mike.
we got one more.
One more, Mike. One more. On your mark, get set.
All right, so up and in, and who's grabbing? Oh! All right, so let's go to Mo and get the results. Mo.
In first place was Bianca in red with 2 rebounds. In second place, Nikki in blue with 1 rebound. In third place, TJ in purple with no rebounds.
So every rebound extremely well contested. Our players going against each other head to head. And one of our players, Bianca, taking home 2 rebounds. We've got her on our floor. What did it feel like to go head to head against the other players?
Well, it was hard jumping and trying to get the ball because it kept falling out of my hands and stuff.
But you took home 2 rebounds, and that means first place for Bianca. Let's go to Mo and check out our leaderboard standings. Mo.
Well, Mike, first place in our events is worth 300 points. That goes to Bianca in red. In second place with 200 points, Nikki in blue. In third place with 100 points, TJ in purple.
All right, and that is the end of our first event, and right now it is time for Spill Your Guts.
Tricky Nikki Stewart always has something up her sleeve. On the softball field or at the bowling alley, never count Nikki out. For Tricky Nikki, guts equals equality.
And our next event brings all the fury of nature to our Extreme Arena. It is called Tornado Run, a cross-country race through all sorts of terrain. Our players have rivers to cross, and after making around the first corner, they'll go into a rocking earthquake, make another turn, and then go through some jungle vines they'll have to fight through, climbing up and over, and then into a treacherous swamp fog waiting to bog our players down. Who will survive to the finish? Let's go to Mo for the rules. Mo.
Well, Mike, at the sound of my whistle, all three players will race around the track. Will be added for any violations. First player over the finish line wins. Players, on your mark, get set.
Tornado run, and it's a guts tornado as our players make it through. Now TJ, remember, goes into this event with 100 points. Oh, and that's blue, that's Nikki falling. That's TJ going into this event with 100 points. He's in third place. Needs a good finish here, but all of our players getting over those vines. Looks like Bianca, our first place leader, coming through the fog first and seeing the light of day. Who's gonna come through second as they make it through? It looks like Nikki next, and then TJ getting through those vines, finding his way through the fog and coming up and across the finish line. Let's go to Mo for the official results. Mo.
In first place was Bianca in red, in second place Nikki in blue, and in third place TJ in purple.
All right, let's take a look at the replay right now as Nikki comes across the rockin' earthquake. Take a little digger right there, going down, but that didn't stop her because she got up. And take a look at Bianca, who's in third place going into this event, or at that portion of this event, I should say. TJ coming, diving through the vines. And then this is where the turnaround came, as our players all trying to get up and over those vines. TJ having some trouble, and then Nikki and Bianca both coming over the vines first. It was gonna be Bianca coming through and then going through the fog first. She could feel the first place finish, her second first place finish today here on Guts. 2 out of 2 and coming across the finish line, and we've got Nikki and Bianca here on the floor. What did you think about that last event?
It was hard but fun.
Hard but fun. And did you think it was hard competing against, on that track, going head to head against everybody?
Well, yeah, but I eventually got through after some trouble in the first part.
Some trouble in the first part, a little bashful about winning here. Let's go to Mo and check out our leaderboard. Mo.
In the lead right now is Bianca in red with 600 points. In second place, Nikki in blue with 400 points. In third place, TJ in purple with 200 points.
No trouble at all for our players competing in all sorts of terrain. We're gonna get a little waterlogged next. Welcome back to Guts, the action sports show that asks, do you have it? The Extreme Arena getting ready for our next event right now. It's time for Spill Your Guts.
Bianca, the Barbarian Alaimo, is no savage when it comes to foreign languages. Besides having the best average at school, Bianca is also fluent on the soccer field. For Bianca, guts equals being uninhibited.
Well, folks, surf is up, and we are hitting the waves in our next event. It's called Hang 10, and we have transformed our guts pool into a raging ocean. Our players are going to get on these things and go body surfing. Let's go to Mo for the rules. Mo.
Mike, each of our players will have 30 seconds to collect as many buoys as they can. Players must keep the buoys on their arms, and the player with the most buoys wins. On your mark, get set.
All right, and so Nikki going first. She's gonna try to pick up as many buoys as she can. And she's got 2 around her arms right now. You can see those waves knocking our players from side to side. It is not easy to maneuver your board through those waves. 3 to 4 foot swells, our players battling, trying to stay afloat and trying to stay on while they paddle themselves through the water and while they try to pick up more buoys. Time running out. All right, and so it looks like Nikki did some fine work with the buoys on that. Let's go to Mo for the results. Mo.
Nikki collected 7 buoys.
All right, so Nikki with 7 buoys, a nice total. She goes into this event with 400 points. She is in second place behind Bianca, who is on the board, and it looks like she is ready to go. Mo?
On your mark, get set.
All right, and so Bianca begins her trek through the water. You can see herself holding on. And there's our wave ball, the North American premiere of that wave ball, transforming a tranquil pool into a raging ocean. And Bianca, with 10 seconds left, just showing in this event what our Guts players have to do. They had to be good runners, good swimmers, and good surfers. Let's go to Mo for the results.
Bianca collected 8 buoys.
8. So 8 for Bianca, a great finish for her. And our players, as I said, showing their elastic sports capabilities in rebound, coming into tornado run and showing their running abilities, and then here, their swimming and surfing abilities. It's amazing what our players in this show have to go up against. And our event right here looks like TJ is ready to go.
On your mark, get set.
All right, and so TJ, who goes into this event with 200 points, with 2 third-place finishes, needs a good finish in this event. He needs to top 8 to take first-place points. And with 17 seconds, he's maneuvering himself through those waves, trying to hold on and keep his balance. He's doing a good job, but he just slipped off the board right there. Time running out. He's grabbed a couple more buoys. Time's still running out. Yes, it would be great if you could just stop the clock for a moment, but no, let's go to Mo.
TJ collected 7 buoys, so that puts, I'm sorry Mike, that was 6 buoys. So that puts Bianca in first place, Nikki in second place, TJ in third place.
All right, and so take a look at the replay as Bianca, again, taking first place points, buoy after buoy, and holding on. And what does it feel like to be out in the middle of that pool?
Rough, very rough.
Very rough? Those waves, I mean, does it knock you all around?
Yeah, it just kept knocking me to the sides, and I had to just use my arms to try to get through.
And TJ's coming in. TJ looking a little wet after that last event. What's your opinion of that last event?
Well, I started off strong, but I ended soft, but I mean, I'm glad what I did, but I think I did all right.
All right, and let's check out with Mo where our players stand on the leaderboard now. Mo.
Mike, right now, Bianca in red is in the lead with 900 points. In second place, Nikki in blue with 600 points. In third place, TJ in purple with 300 points.
All right, and ladies and gentlemen, once again, it is time for Spill Your Guts.
TJ the Rocker Simmons is a 12-year-old baseball fanatic. When TJ isn't rocking the competition on the baseball field, he's adding to his baseball card collection. For the Rocker, guts equals living.
And our players ready for our next elastic sports event. It involves a football, and all I gotta say is, hut 1, hut 2, hut, oh, oh. Well, yeah, it's called fumble, and this one's gonna blow your mind. Elastic sports, Mo.
Butterfingers. Mike, at the sound of my whistle, all 3 players will have 45 seconds to recover as many fumbles as possible. Players may grab more than 1 football at once, and only the footballs in each player's basket will be counted. Player with the most recoveries wins. On your mark, get set.
Head-to-head, outfitted in football equipment, and football's going everywhere. As you can see, our players, as one player goes one way, they drag another player the other way. So who's the strongest? Who can dig into that turf hardest? Who's got the powerful legs to stay standing? Oh, and blue goes down against the basket. That's Nikki going down. TJ in purple looking red, trying to get near that football, but being pulled the other way by purple. Purple needed a good one in this finish. Purple needed a good finish in this one. Going into this event with 300 points, 10 seconds running out. He's got a couple more footballs. Looks like Purple's in lead. Looks like Purple might be the winner in this event, folks, and he needed it. All right, Blue came back at the end. I don't know, folks, that was extremely close. Football's going everywhere. Our players pulling each other left to right, front and back. A powerful event. Let's go to Mo and find out our standings on that one. Mo.
In first place, TJ in purple with 10 recoveries. In second place, Nikki in blue with 5. In third place, Bianca in red with 4.
Excellent work by TJ in purple who needed the finish on this one, needed the first place points, and came back strong. Good finish as you see him putting the footballs right into, picking them up and getting down there, pulling, digging, continuing to dig. He picks up a third one, goes for a fourth one. The guy's all arms full of footballs and putting them into his basket. He ran away with this event in the lead with 10 footballs, blowing away the competition, ladies and gentlemen, and getting 300 points for that last event. How do you feel?
I feel great.
Now, what was it? I mean, you were trying to make your way back to that basket. You had 4 footballs in your arms.
Well, it was really hard. It was just like heavy. It was like filled up.
Now, Nikki, was it hard to predict where the footballs were going in that event?
Very, very hard.
Now, what are you guys expecting going into the aggro crag?
I feel I'm going to win it.
All right, and how about you, Nikki?
I think it's anyone's game.
Anyone's game. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. Let's check out where we stand at the leaderboard. Mo.
Right now, Bianca in red is in the lead with 1,000 points. In second place, Nikki in blue with 800 points. In third place, TJ in purple with 600 points.
Yeah, it's anybody's game. You better back off. You better climb up because the crag's going to try to block you a lot harder than that. Stick around. The crag coming up. Welcome back to Guts with the Extreme Arena, ready to explode as we are about to enter our final competition, the Aggro Crag event. It's been a great competition all day long. Bianca going into the last event fumble with a perfect score, and then TJ coming out of that fumble with first place points, putting him in a good position before we go into our Aggro Crag event. Let's go to Mo and check out our leaderboard standings. Mo.
After 4 events, Bianca in red is in the lead with 1,000 points. In second place, Nikki in blue with 800 points. In third place, TJ in purple with 600 points.
And that's a look at where we stand. Now let's take a look at how we got there. And Nikki going up for the rebound and taking that one away, bringing it back up onto the aerial bridge. A nice finish in this event. But Bianca going up there and getting her rebounds. She took first place as we go into a tornado run. Nikki and TJ both in front of Bianca, but they go through the rocking earthquake. Leaves going everywhere, falling down, and so was Nikki as she fell down right after coming out of the earthquake. TJ took the lead at this point, and Bianca in third as TJ went diving through the jungle vines and going down, hesitating right there as our other players, Nikki and Bianca, both coming through there. At this point, still Bianca in third place, and TJ and Nikki. Bianca came from behind, getting over the jungle vines first and using her power to get down around the final corner, and that was her coming through a treacherous swamp fog. She made that through in first place. So going into the Hang 10 event, she had to stay on that surfboard and get as many buoys as she possibly could. Most of the buoys on her right arm. She was paddling, using good strategy with her left arm, and she took first place in that event. But fumble was what TJ was all about, and taking home 300 points for that event. An excellent performance, and now we are ready for our ultimate challenge here on Guts, the Aggro Crag event. Our Aggro Crag is our most mountainous challenge, and beginning at our 6-foot rock ledge starting line, Boulder Canyon, our players could trigger obstacles like water blast, avalanches, snowstorms, loose ledges, rolling rocks, all while they try to climb up to the top of our peak. Of course, the sound and fury of a living mountain is certain to be enough to get our players prepared to climb. Let's go to our referee, Mo, for the rules. Mo.
Players will start at the sound of my whistle. Each player has an identical side of the mountain to climb and may not cross into another player's path. Now, during their climb, our players must light up each of 8 targets located on their side of the crag. The first player to activate all of the targets, including the final one at the peak of the mountain, will receive first place points. Mike.
So our game, far from being over. Let me remind you that the points have skyrocketed in this final event, the Aggro Crag. Third place being worth 375 points. Second place, 550 points. First place, 725 points. Who is going to get to the top of that Aggro Crag first? Who is going to take home the ultimate prize, our piece of glowing rock? Who's going to get the gold medal? We'll find out at the end of this event. Let's start it off, Mo.
Players, on your mark, get set.
And they are off, each climbing identical portions of the mountain as you see Bianca and TJ go over Boulder Canyon to get to their first actuator. There's Nikki in blue hitting her second actuator. And the snowstorms have begun as Bianca tries to climb through the snow. That's TJ in purple, that's Nikki in blue. Going up, the rocks have come tumbling down, and it looks like Nikki's in the lead in blue. Nikki in blue in first. Bianca in red coming. Oh, Nikki in blue has missed an actuator. She must go back down. So has purple. Purple has missed one. Oh my, red missed one too. Our judge at the top telling our players they've missed, and it looks like blue in first and red in second. Oh, folks, talk about a competition as TJ continues to climb in purple and get to the top of the mountain, continuing his trek. And the final portion of the mountain, he conquers. But ladies and gentlemen, what a finish. Our players, each and every one, having to go back down and hit the actuators. Let's go to Mo and find out our standings on that one. Mo.
In first place on the Aggro Crag, Nikki in blue. In second place, Bianca in red. In third place, TJ in purple.
Oh, folks, talk about heart-beating activity. Our players, the snow, as you see Bianca going up the mountain, and the rocks came tumbling down on top of all of our players. Nikki in blue on the left-hand portion of your screen climbing up, and then the crag troll telling her, you missed an actuator, you got to go back down. The crag troll telling our purple player, you missed one, you got to go back down. And yes, you too, Bianca in red, you missed an actuator also. They've got 8 actuators to hit. They must hit every one. And so Nikki, after hitting hers again, comes back up and punches in first place. What a finish here today on Guts. Let's go to Mo for the final leaderboard standings. Mo.
Here they are in third place today, TJ in purple with 975 points. In second place, Nikki in blue, 1,525. Our winner today, Bianca in red, 1,550 points.
What a finish here today, ladies and gentlemen. Incredible. Our players competing here today, and now it's time for them to get a couple medals and get their medal ceremony. We've come over, our players ready to get their medals, and TJ, our purple player, still climbing down from his incredible competition on the crag. He's gonna come over and get his bronze medal. We're gonna give the silver medal to Nikki. A great comeback in the Aggro Crag event. Only 25 points between Nikki and Bianca, our gold medal winner. Give her her gold medal and give her a piece of that glowing rock. Oh, there's TJ getting over here for his bronze medal. A little bit tired out after climbing that Aggro Crag. And the piece of the glowing rock going to Bianca. What a champion here today, folks. Missing an actuator, coming back up, getting second place in the Aggro Crag event, and deserving that gold medal like no other. Our players today here on Guts, fantastic competition. No ifs, ands, or buts. These kids got guts. Do you have it?
All Guts players compete in Reebok athletic shoes. We remind you that on Planet Reebok, there are no boundaries.
Was recorded in front of a live audience in Nickelodeon Studios at Universal Studios, Orlando, Florida.
Guts.